folks, if you need some new camouflage, don't look any farther than ASIO Gear. They have a great line of products that covers everything you could possibly need at a very reasonable price, especially if you use that code ECHO15 that they offer all of our listeners. And if you're worried about it, the stuff got a lifetime warranty, so if something goes wrong with it, they replace it, no questions asked. Go over to ASIOgear.com and check them out. If you need some new broadheads, you got to check out Razor Broadheads. They have an awesome, dependable head that is tough as nails. I've used them for the last 3 years, and the wound channel that these broadheads leave has been really impressive to me. They're super sharp, super accurate, and they offer 20% off if you use the code BTE. So go over to razorbroadheads.com and get you some new broadheads. And then Stealth Outdoors. Hey, if you're not using stealth strips, you're not trying. Get your gear silenced with stealth strips. And then the product's not that expensive anyway, but if you use code BTE10, you get another 10% off. Now, just because it's not expensive doesn't mean it's not good quality stuff. This is the best silencing material on the market, hands down. Go over to stealthoutdoors.com. Hey, and then you got to have some saddle gear that you can use with your stealth strips. The guys over at Latitude make all kinds of great products, and right now on their website they're offering 20% off everything. Their Method 2 saddle is actually 30% off. And then if you get over there and the sale's over or something, you're listening to this later on, use your code BTE and you go ahead and get 15% off everything. Go over to latitudeoutdoors.com if you need any saddle hunting gear. And finally, a new partner for the show, Hawke Optics. Listen, if you're in the market and you need some new optics, these guys offer a great product at an affordable price. They're also offering everybody 15% off if you use the code BTE. They got a line of everything you would need in all different price points, from rangefinders to binocular rangefinders to spotting scopes to all different types of rifle scopes and even some red dots. So go over to hawkeoptics.com and check them out. Use that code BTE, save you 15%. All my partners are in the description below. Go check them out. All right, let's get to the show. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good tonight. This is episode 200 of this here podcast, and got a treat for y'all tonight. I don't remember what episode it was, but quite a while ago I did this pretty big show where I gave away a whole bunch of gear, and we're going to do it again tonight. I've been collecting stuff. I got a whole list of things to give away tonight. Some pretty expensive stuff, some good stuff, some other stuff. Everything on it's good, but price wise, we got a range of stuff to give away tonight. So this is how tonight's going to work. I'll talk kind of randomly about whatever gets brought up in the chat here and there. But then we're going to maybe just set some goals for hitting the like button or something. Like right now, I think we're at 10 likes on this video. Maybe when we get to 20, we'll do a giveaway. And then when we get to 30, we'll do another giveaway, and just so on and so forth kind of thing. Until we get all this stuff out of my hair. I got a bunch of, I don't know, I think there's probably 15 or 16, 17 things I collected from sponsors and things I had here at the house, and just some of my buddies that have companies. So all kinds of stuff. So hit the like button, and I'll start giving some stuff away here pretty soon. Got some pretty good stuff too. I may save some of that till the end there. I did see Dan had a question right off the bat here. If you guys have a question or something, got to talk over the comments, covering me up, just let me know in the comment section. I'll try to get to him tonight. I'll probably move pretty fast just because we do got a lot of stuff to give away. And guys, before we get to this question, I left everybody that helped me out on the show tonight in the description. Make sure you go down there. If you guys are interested in any of the stuff I talk about and you don't win it, go check them out, because everybody that helped me out tonight makes good quality gear. And if you need anything from any of them, you won't be disappointed in any of it. Dan. He says, not sure if you can address this tonight. I can't address it tonight, Dan, right off the bat, man. But I'm going more than 2 sticks up with a stand. How do you minimize the trips up? The sticks and stand to minimize sound and movement. Yeah. Great question. Someone that I think did a really good job at explaining how to do this is Jason Samkoviak. So he has a really good video. If you maybe just search on his channel or YouTube, Jason Samkoviak or Samco Tradbo, would be probably easier. And then look for how to climb a tree or something like that. Yeah. So on your, like all my Latitude sticks, what I do is I put 2 up right from the ground, and maybe even I just step on the bottom step of the first step and put my second step up, and that's an am still system. I take my third step and I actually just run the strap or the am still and wedge it into the, like where the tree and the am still meet. I just wedge it in there and I climb up. When I get to that top step, I just grab it out of that little wedge and then pull it up. If you got buckle straps, like the old school tried and true buckle straps, what you do is you put 2 steps up and then you take that buckle strap and you just hang it up on the top step of your second stick. And then you climb up, pull it up, and then keep going, if that makes sense. If I have 4 sticks, I just carry the third one up with me. And so if you can imagine, you got 2 sticks on the tree. I take the strap, hook it on the top step, or wedge the am still into the between the tree and the am still on the top step. Go ahead, in my hand, I climb up to the second step. I put my third stick on, then I pull up the 4th stick and then keep going up. That may not make sense. It's kind of hard to describe right here on this channel, or like, just out loud to myself, but that's how I do it, man. Holy cow, guys, we got 55 likes. Jeez Louise, you gotta yell at me in the comment section. All right, let's do the first giveaway. Dan, I hope I answered your question. So now I'm going to try to do some fancy stuff tonight, so bear with me. I have, let's see here. It's already backfiring. Let me see here. Oh my goodness, here we go. Stop screen share. So you guys know that I've been using Lathrop and Sons boots for quite a while now, and I'm getting a delay here on my. There they are. Did it pop up for you guys on the screen? Because I'm not seeing it on my end. Can you guys see that Lathrop and Sons? Let's see here. Jeez Louise. This is off to a great start, isn't it, everybody? There they are. I had something wrong on my end. There's nothing wrong with it. Talked to the guys at Lathrop and Sons, and they want to give away a couple things tonight. So this is not the biggest prize they're giving away. They're going to give away one of these energy insoles. Synergy insoles is a great insole. Whoever needs one. If you guys win anything tonight, email me. I pinned the comment in the comment section my email. It's also in the description below. If you win, send me an email. Say, hey, I won the Synergy insoles, and then we'll get that information over to you as soon as we can here. So what I'm going to do is, for right now, we're just going to select comments, and actually StreamYard, which is what I actually use to stream, has a giveaway tool. So we are going to do a giveaway here. My head's kind of in the way, sorry. And all it does is selects comments. Let's go see if there's more comments here. We got 38 comments, and these first 38 are gonna be whoever is lucky enough to draw it. Who do we have? Oh, Todd the Hunter Sturgeon, man, you won. You won the Synergy insoles. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. So just email me, and we'll get them over to you. JB, Tim, congratulations on becoming a member, man. Again, I think you've been a member in the past. And then JB, thanks for gifting 10 before the Echo membership. I appreciate that. I need to do a better job with my members stuff. I've been really, really thinking hard on it. I know I say that a lot, but I really have been. Some of the stuff me and Jason talked about last week, just trying to figure out a good way of making this YouTube channel work best for you guys. And he gave me some ideas on how to do some extra stuff for the members. So I'm going to try to make an effort to do a better job with all that stuff. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to go through the comment section some more, make sure I don't have any. Thanks for all the congrats on 200 episodes, everybody. It's been pretty fun. Let's go ahead. Let's just do another one real quick. I got 16 or 17. I don't know how many's on here. There's a bunch. Let's give away. Let's see here. Let's go to stealth strips. Lou, he donated a bunch of stealth strips. I want to give away a few things from Lou tonight, and we're going to give away 5 rolls of stealth strips, of medium-sized stealth strips. Do it again. Who's going to be? George Hamrick. You got you some stealth strips, man. Just go ahead and, did I even share that with anybody? I don't know if I shared my screen there, but anyway, it was George Hamrick. He got the stealth strips to 5. I got to mark these down whenever I give them away. That way I don't lose track of what I've given away. I don't want to give away too much stuff. Oh man. Hey, Kevin, man, thanks for the $5 or the $4.99 donation. I appreciate that, man. We're gonna, if you guys, I set a goal for donations tonight. I don't typically do that, but I thought, well, since I'm giving away thousands of dollars worth of crap tonight, maybe some people would like to donate to the cause. If we get to our goal tonight, I'll give away something a little bit bigger at the end here. So thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that, dude. All right, let me keep going through the comment section. I appreciate all the kind words, everybody. Carl says, I use night eyes gear ties for my climbing sticks and attach them to my saddle. That's a good idea too. A lot of guys use that. There are so many different ways to skin this cat of climbing without going up and down. And sometimes you just got to go up and down twice, you know. It just depends on the scenario and you know, the tree. Let's see here. Everyone hit the like button. That's right, JB. How many likes are we up to now on the 77? Dang. Awesome, guys. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Any plans for I'm pretty sure this is Alex. Any plans for to do a before the Echo meet and greet? I don't know. Maybe we could do something like that. I have a little bit of imposter syndrome, and I'm like, who the heck's going to show up to, you know? I always just was Dan's sidekick, you know, like everybody would come to see Dan in fault. So I would just be there in the background, and every now and again someone come up and talk to me. So I I don't know. Maybe if I feel like enough people would come and visit, I would. I just hate to do something and um, I guess nobody show up or or disappoint a bunch of people. So, um, but it's a good question. Eventually, yeah. Uh, George, he is a George. Congratulations on winning the. This is the George that won. If I forgot to share the screen whenever I did that giveaway, he said, "I know it's early with two kids. It's hard to plan, but any out of state plans this year? Yeah, I'm going to Kansas. God willing, we draw Kansas. I'll more than likely go down to Tennessee with Patrick again. Um, hunt down there with him, and that's probably it for the most part. I think I may be going to Kentucky with Dan sometime during the year. Um, and that's about it, that's enough. I always, every now and again, you know, I'll run over to Ohio and hunt with Johnny Stewart too if I got time, or if I don't have a tag here in Indiana. A lot of it's going to depend on Indiana next year. If I have a tags here still, I'll probably stick around here most of the season, other than Iowa, or not Iowa, Kansas. Good question, Justin. Can you win? Can you win multiple times? I probably won't. If you guys are lucky enough to get drawn twice, I'll probably pick someone else just to give everybody a chance. But that's a good question. I was going to mention that, Justin, and I forgot about it. Let's see here. What can go wrong will go wrong. Yep. Not for you, though, George. Oh, man. I'm just now to this part where my screen was black. Let's give away something else. Why not, right? Let me look here. I got a bunch of crap to give away. Okay, this is a good one. Let me get over to their website here. Just because I want to. For some reason, my keyboard's not working now, so that's good. Oh, don't you love it? There it is. So Brian over at Good Sit Mobile, he offered up. I gave him a text today, and he was going to give away 5 of his trail camera mounts with paracord and the rope, and then one of his laser pointers. So here we got there's 5 of the screw stick trail camera mounts. This thing is what I use for all my cameras. It's awesome. It's a great system. This thing here's coming with it. It's called the Spot On Trail Cam Laser Level. It essentially shoots a laser right exactly where the trail cam's pointing to. It's an awesome little get up that he has there. So let's go over to the giveaway again, the giveaway screen. Okay, you guys should be able to see that now. Go to start collecting comments here. Let's go see if we got any more. All right, let's draw again for the Good Sit Mobile tree brackets. Ooh. Up North Outdoors. You won, dude. Shoot me an email. Congratulations. We got 3 off the list now, everybody. Congratulations, man. You'll like them things. They're awesome. We do got some like vacation, camping, fishing trips planned this summer. So those are some stuff I'll probably put on the YouTube channel as well. You guys talking about mushrooms in the comment section? That's what you guys talking about finding. I haven't found any mushrooms around here this year turkey hunting. I haven't been out turkey hunting that much though. Really, our numbers are down around my area. I don't know about where you guys are, how your turkey season's been. I've heard mixed reviews this season. I've heard some people have had a good year, some people have not. Patrick was going to get on tonight, but he's policing. He said he was going to try to get on if he had some free time, but when I sent him the link, he never answered me back. So I'd say he's busy doing something because he's usually pretty prompt with me. Here's a good question that I got to think about a little bit. Josh, he says, one piece of advice for starting a hunting channel. Yeah. Like, if I'm going to be honest with you about it, you really got to think about why you want to do it, first of all. If the reason you're doing it is just as a hobby, to record your hunts, you got to be, okay with not getting any views. Like, nobody's probably going to watch it. There is anomalies to that where you just get some kind of amazing footage that's very clickable or viral, and then people might watch it. If you want to do it seriously, I would give it 10 years. That's how long it'll probably take for you to be like I don't even feel like I'm successful yet at YouTube. Dan helped me a tremendous amount, and I'm not blind to that. Like, until I feel like I've done this, longer, then I'll feel like, okay, I did something on YouTube, but it just takes forever. Like, it takes forever. I mean, I think I got over like 1,200 videos on this channel. Dan did the Hunting Beast before YouTube was even really a cool thing, so yeah, if you want to do it seriously and you're like, I want to make it on YouTube, it's like, well, just do it for 10 years and you'll probably be successful at it. That's it, Josh. And you got to be 10 years consistently doing it too. You can't like upload twice during deer season and then nobody hears from you until next year, Like, for example, the hunting public, people will oftentimes ask, like, they have the thought of, how does hunting public do so good on turkey hunts? Because a lot of times turkey hunting doesn't do great on YouTube. And it's because they've just like established this big audience from just pounding YouTube for all these years, and everybody's just curious of what they're doing all year round. So the same people that are watching them deer hunting are checking them out for turkey hunting just because they want to see what Ted's doing or Jake's doing or Aaron's doing or Zach or whoever. That's all it is. There's no secret to it. It's just make every video a little bit better and do it for 10 years. It's not very sexy. Most YouTube, this stuff isn't real. It's not real glamorous or real quick by any stretch of the imagination. Sorry for that long-winded answer on that. Something that I'm obviously passionate about. All right, let's do another giveaway. Oh, I got to pick one here. You guys want to do a bigger one? What do you think? Want to do a bigger one? Okay, let's do a bigger one. Let me go to the website. Boy, that's frustrating. I don't know why my keyboard randomly is not wanting to work. I just got to shut my thing down and bring it back up, and it starts working again. One of the main partners that I have on the show is ASIO Gear, and Joe Miles was gracious enough to throw in some stuff for us tonight. I'm going to go to show you guys what we're going to get. We got a midweight hoodie, I think. Let's see here. Go find it here. This is my favorite piece that ASIO Gear has. It's the midweight hoodie. We're going to give away one of these. It's just a nice, like, really It's a really thin hoodie, really thick shirt is how I would describe it. It's grid fleeced. It's an awesome, awesome piece. So let's go back to our giveaway tool again. Up north, you did not win again. I'm going to reset the I got to reset the thing here. See how many comments we have now. Oh, they selected 39, 36. All right, here we go. For the ASIO gear hoodie. Oh, there was global. Nathan Hochstetler. Nathan, congratulations, dude. That's a pretty cool giveaway. That's a pretty cool win there, man. I'm gonna write your name down next to the hoodie. And I'll have them ship it to you, man. Just send me an email. Congratulations. We got a lot of people on here tonight. Whenever you're giving away a bunch of stuff, people like to tune in. Oh, I appreciate it, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I figured out I can put this little banner at the bottom. How do I do this? Right there. Hit that subscribe button for a chance to win more hunting gear. So if you're not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button for me. It helps me out. Makes me feel good about myself. It's pretty much all it helps with. Let's see here. Oh, this is a good one. Tony says, can you talk about mentoring someone in the outdoor aspect? I'm one of the oldest people in my family and still hunts and have some younger cousins that might be interested in hunting. Yeah, I'm not good at this. I'm not good. I mean, I probably would be good at it, but I don't do a good enough effort to do this. Obviously, I have Huck now. Hayes is too small yet to really do much in the hunting world, but my focus is probably going to be on Huck for the most part. But my cousins have some kids that I've taken hunting before, or one of their boys in particular, Cole. He's been on the channel once. We took him out to shoot a doe during youth season here. Yeah, man, it's tough this day and age because of all the technology that's around all the kids, and I get kind of frustrated with all of it. It's not an excuse not to take people hunting at all, but it's tougher now to mentor someone than it was back whenever I was a boy. I just seem to have this unwavering drive to get out in the woods somehow. You didn't have to twist my leg or pull me away from a screen to get me out in the woods. So nowadays that they're so there's so much going on in kids' life that pulls them away from nature and the outdoors. It's tougher to mentor someone when they don't want to go. But all you can do is try and go from there. Let's see here. Yeah. Anyway, that's a good question. I think it's still worth the effort. You have to keep trying to keep bringing people, to the woods, kids to the woods. There's less and less programs for kids around hunting. There's less and less opportunities for them. Just for example, like back whenever I was younger, hunter safety course, there wasn't the internet. So you had to go and, meet other kids that like to hunt, and you sit in a classroom all day and you learn how to hunt, and you met some old timer that was teaching the class, and your dad was probably there. And dude, I don't like, you can just do all that online now. And I don't know this for a fact, but I think most people probably just do that online now. And, it's kind of sad, but just, that was an opportunity to, the hunter safety courses were an opportunity to get kids involved and teach them and all that. And, now it's probably their dad on behind the computer answering questions for them. That's just me guessing. I don't know if that actually happens, but I imagine it probably does. Let's see here. You guys are giving recommendations on climbing, how to climb with for one trip up the tree. Oh, here's a good one. Todd, the hunter sturgeon, who won earlier. What are you most looking for this hunting season? I mean, Kansas for sure. I'm going with Dave and Patrick, Razor Dave, who went with me last year, and Patrick. We all put in the same area, and then Dave's brother's coming too. That's something I'm really looking forward to this year. Not because it's Kansas at all, just because I'm going to go hang out with those guys for a while. I always look forward to going down and hunting with Patrick. I love Patrick like a brother, and I love hunting with him. So he was going to get up here turkey hunting this year, but it didn't work out. He was actually in Idaho for a week here turkey hunting, killed a whole bunch of turkeys down there, him and his wife and his buddy. So good question, Todd. Let's do another giveaway. I don't want to be here till 10 or 11 o'clock. What did we do last time? We did the ASIO gear. Let's do this one. I don't have to do anything with this one. This is me donating this. So I did a video about public land trail cameras, my favorite ones. So I'm going to give away one. This is just a little muddy, cheapo trail camera that has Brian's Good Sit mobile bracket on the back of it. And what I like to do, I'm not going to include this in the shipping because I'm afraid it's going to poke a hole in it, but I just take some wire and wire it to the tree. And then you can, adjust your pitch with this screw. So as you screw it in, it changes the pitch of the camera. It also has a little level for you there, so you get it plumb. Let's see here for the public land trail camera. Let's draw again. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Oh, Joe Sweet. Joe Sweet. Congratulations, man. Send me an email. Let me write that down so don't forget, because I know I'm going to do that once tonight. Forget to write someone's name down there. I'm just going to have to hope they email me. If you don't email me, I can't do much about it. I'm not going to chase you down or anything because most of y'all, I don't know how to get a hold of you anyway. Let's see here. We do have a bunch of good guests lined up, so be looking forward to that, guys. Got Bo Martonics coming on from East Meets West podcast. I love talking to Bo. I'm looking forward to talking to him. Andy May, he said he was going to come on again. Joe Miles wants to come on again. Jonathan Moreland's coming on next week. He killed a deer with a dang spear last year. We're going to talk about that a bit. Here's a good one. Yeah. What's my thoughts on Indiana getting rid of straight wall cartridges restrictions this year? Horner Hunter asked that. They did. So we couldn't hunt with high power rifles in Indiana on public land. You could just do the straight wall cartridges like you can in like Ohio, similar. I think Iowa's similar. Anyway, they did away with that this year. I did a video about this actually a while back whenever this bill got proposed. I'm not a fan of it, but like it doesn't really matter what I think. But I don't know. It was fine the way it was, in my opinion. Are we going to have more deer harvest? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Are we going to have more accidents? Probably not. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just for some reason, I just was like, I'd rather it just stay the way it was. I like hunting with that 350 Legend during deer season on public land, and I just don't see the need to change it just for I'd like to understand why they're changing it. Like what's the purpose of changing this law? Why can't we work on something more productive, like, you know. Um, and then, but there's also the argument like, well, people on private land can use rifles. Why can't? Are you discriminating against people on public? Like, maybe I don't. Maybe yeah, that's a good point. I'm just telling you what I think. You know how I feel about it. Doesn't mean I'm right about it or my feelings are justified. Oh, nice, Zeke. You ought to go down there. Patrick would love to have you down there. I guarantee that. Shouldn't like, put words in Patrick's mouth, but I guarantee he would um, love to see you down in Tennessee. I don't know where you're going to be at. Am I going to use a rifle in Indiana this season? This goes along with if I'm on public or private land, yeah, I use a rifle. I have a 6.5 Creedmoor that I like. But on public land, I don't know. I mean, I have that 350 Legend. I love that gun. I may just haul it around. It's little and compact and lightweight. You can't really, you can't really, um, you can't really shoot over 100 yards in the public land anyway. So, I don't know yet. I hope I kill one with deer and bow season. I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, 223 in Indiana. They switched that too. It's weird. It's just like I'm just like, what? Me and a conservation officer were talking about this at church yesterday or Sunday, and he's like, it's just a bunch of politicians that don't know what they're doing, making rules. Like they just don't like what. Why 223 on public land but not on private land? What's your reasoning? Can you tell me? No, they can't. Justin, this is a good one. I need to do another giveaway, but I'll answer this one. Do you ever try to go to Kentucky for elk hunting? I used to put in for that tag. I quit putting in for it. I don't know. I would definitely go if I got drawn, but to me, like if I was going to go elk hunting, I'd just go out west and go elk hunting. Now, it would be cool to go. Don't get me wrong. I think it'd be cool, and if I probably should put in for it, but I just don't. I've heard that's kind of that. I don't know if this is true. I probably shouldn't even say this, but I've heard that some certain people are favored in that draw. If you own a certain company or companies have, companies pay a whole bunch of entries to get a better chance of getting draw. I don't know. I just quit doing it a number of years ago. But it's pretty cool that you can go hunt elk in Kentucky. That's pretty sweet. Oh, you guys. 70s Mike, what are them sheds behind you? Let me do a giveaway and then I'll get to my sheds. I can go over those. I think I've done it in the past kind of recently. Let's see here. Let's do this. Let me go to. So my buddy Dave at Razor Broadheads, he's going to donate a pack of broadheads to us. This is what I've been shooting the last few years. I've killed a few deer with my longbow with this head and several deer with my compound with these heads, and they're awesome. They also offer a discount code for y'all. It's in the description below. I think it's BTE, but don't quote me on that. It's whatever broadheads you want. They got 125s up to 300 grains. So anyways, they're good broadheads. You're looking at, almost $100 for 3 of these puppies. So it's a really good giveaway. And I appreciate Dave donating some of these to you guys. So let's go ahead and maybe share the giveaway tool. I'm going to go back. I'm not real sure how this thing actually works, so I want to make sure I do it correctly for you guys to give everybody a fair shake at it. So it collects. I think it may. I don't know what it does exactly, but here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, Dubs. I like that name. So, Razor Broadheads. Congratulations, man. Email me, Dubs, and we'll get you those broadheads coming. Okay, sheds behind you. Every time I get these dang sheds down, I got a whole bunch of turkey shells that I've killed. I always knock these ones down right here, so I'm gonna try not to do that. But I'll just put it out here for now. I'll talk about this one. I haven't talked about some of these up here, but this one's kind of cool. This is a nothing special here, right? Like this is just a little 4-point. And I was walking in the hills here in Indiana on some public land, and I came across this shed. Like it was, I just popped over a saddle, and it was laying right in the middle of the saddle. I'm like, oh, sweet, a shed. This is kind of a cool deer. I'm like, that'll be a good one next year. And I was walking over the saddle, and there it lay the other side. I'm like, oh, sweet. And I grabbed the other side, and I got it. I don't know. It might be in the living room, but I picked it up, and there was a string holding. There was a string on it, And I grabbed it, and I looked at the other one, and this one has a hole in it, and it's somebody's dang rattling antlers I picked up. Someone dropped their rattling antlers, but I didn't. When I was walking, I didn't notice this hole in it. I just picked it up real quick and kept walking. I was on a mission to get somewhere until I found that other one with a string hanging off of it. The rest of these are just big ones I found on the public land around here. I mean, just great big giant sheds that I've picked up over the years. There's just some big ones. That's all there is. This is my favorite one I've ever picked up. I think it's just a big giant. I don't know. This would definitely a Boone and Crockett deer if it had, if someone got him. But I mean, you can see my hand. It's big, big old deer, man. And then I got this is a cool deal. This is a shed I found with Dan in Michigan. This elk shed. I found this down in Michigan. It's on the Hunting Beast YouTube channel, but I keep that sucker down here holding my books up. There's a bunch more. I got hundreds of sheds. I don't really shed hunt much anymore, but I was a pretty passionate shed hunter back in the day. Okay. Oh, this is a great question. Do I have a regular workout routine? Oh, man. Working out was a gigantic part of my life from the age about 15 to probably 27 or 28. In the last 5 years, 6 years, I've really slacked on working out. I was in extremely good shape. I was shredded. I felt good. And I've really let myself go, I guess, if you want to say that. It's not like I'm a gigantic fat man or anything, but I'm not as good a shape as I used to be. So at this particular moment in time, I've been rucking recently, is what I like to do. I got into running a little bit a couple years ago, and man, I have bad knees and it's hard on me. I'll be honest with you. I know I sounds like being a sissy, but it's just rough on me. I have constant knee pain when I run a lot. I have my IT band gets tight, my knees throb. I did a trail marathon, if you want to call it, with my buddy Zank. I think we ended up running like 25 miles, but my knees were just trash after that. And I just 25 miles in the hills, on the trail is a little bit, it's not ridiculous, but it's hard on you. And I kind of quit running. I kind of miss it, to be honest with you, though. I may start again just to see. But I was very into lifting weights when I was younger. But if you don't have a workout routine, you definitely should. Like this morning, I rucked for 2 miles with 40 pounds on my back. That's my favorite workout, is rucking. Get you ready for It makes your legs strong. Get you ready for deer season, hauling stuff around. That's my favorite workout I think for a hunter, that is the best workout to do. And shoot your bow. Entering, man, I'm just picking comments, but I would appreciate you guys if you don't just comment randomly. If people start doing that, I'll have to find a different way of doing it, and there is another way of doing it, but um, as long as people aren't ridiculous, I'm not gonna be too picky about it. Let's do another one. Okay, we'll do this one. This is another one from Stealth Outdoors. Lou over there at Stealth Outdoors. Let me get the website up here so I'm getting a little better at this screen share thing. If you guys haven't noticed, Lou actually has some clothing. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. He's going to give away he's going to give away two of these shirts here. He calls them a hunting shirt. They're kind of over the top of your sweater, like you can see Lou here looking real serious, like as it has the shirt over top of the sweater. And this material is very much like stealth strips, if you guys have ever used stealth strips. So we're going to give away one of these shirts that Lou has. Let's go over to the giveaway tool. See, the entries are changing, so I think I can just go draw again here. So this is for the stealth strip or Stealth Outdoors shirt. Born again outdoorsman. Congrats, man. Send me an email. Send me an email and we'll get you hooked up. Nolan asked if my area got hit with disease last year. I'm assuming you're talking about EHD and deer, Nolan, and not really down here. That was mostly northern Indiana that got hit pretty hard around me here. Wasn't too bad. Oh, here's a good one. Zeke has any chance of the Bible study streams coming back? Yes, we want to badly. I don't know. I may talk to you about it, Zeke, if you're interested in helping with it a little bit. Patrick is just busy, like he's a police officer now, and he works a lot of weekends. And he also works. He's working right now, like he works not evenings, so it's tough. And I work during the day, so that's our holdup right now. Is he doesn't go into work till like noon, maybe. Don't quote me on that. Doesn't matter, but later in the day. But I work in the mornings, and then and he's not home yet. He's still out working. But I want to badly, man. I want to so bad. That was one of my favorite things to do. It was good for me. It's good for other people. But yeah, we just need to prioritize it. It's what needs to happen. It was easy when me and Patrick weren't working full time. Let's see here. You know what? Let's do another giveaway. What the heck, right? You guys want to do a good one? Let's do a good one. Okay. Let me get to their website. So Latitude Outdoors, they gave me a few things to give away, and they are offering up this package right here. So I actually think maybe someone put in the comment section that they got this system right here. I could be wrong. I could saw that on Facebook today. But this is the Ranger 11 pack with the frame pack kit for a tree stand. And I'm assuming they're probably going to send you, I don't know, they may just send you whatever they have, but you can pick it in, there's Real Tree and Real Tree Advantage for the packs, and then gray and tan. This is awesome. This pack system right here it's nice. And then this is a little bitty 1100 or Ranger 11 frame pack that you can use these compression straps to strap it onto your stand. It's awesome. I have a video about this system on my channel somewhere. So let's give this puppy away. This is a really good one. It's a $250 value here. Oh, another thing, guys. I talked to Latitude because my code wasn't working with them. And it's nothing. It's just because they're running a sale right now, a big sale. They shut off all their codes when they're running a big sale. So that's why nobody's code's working for Latitude. Let's pick a winner for these puppies, man. Okay, this is from last time. We got 82 entries for this one. By gosh. Draw. This is fun. If I could just do this every week, I would. Jay Ballman, maybe? I don't know, man. I read like the smartest kid in 6th grade, something like that. Jay, congratulations, man. Got your name here. Email me, man, before the echo hunting at gmail.com, and I'll have Latitude send that to you. Oh, Jamie, congratulations to your wife for getting her first deer on the wall. That's awesome. It's a good feeling. Yes, Rocks and Racks. I quit putting stuff on my second channel. It's all just going to be on here now. I kind of put a poll up on the channel to see what everybody wanted, and all my stuff's just going to stay on here. I'm not giving away a vacation. UKJW2. That's funny. Let's see here. Veteran Outdoors, man. Thank you for the donation, brother. I appreciate that. We got 2 donations, everybody. That's getting there. I guess the economy happened, but we used to get donations all the time. Not that I'm asking for them. Don't take it that way, but just funny how things come and go. Maybe just because Dan's not on here regularly anymore. Maybe that's why people don't donate. Eric, I've heard that. I got my buddy Ben up in Northern Indiana. He's finding a bunch of mushrooms up there. Patrick's out fighting crime. That's right. In his little Mayberry town that he works in. Oh, Jamie, this is a good question. What's a clean deer mounts with? My uncle's a taxidermist. He always tells me Armor All is what he uses, or he tells me to use Armor All. Britt, I did. The recurve bow got sent out. I don't know, whenever. It's been a while ago now, but it got sent out. Funny enough, that company reached out to me last week. It's funny that you said that, and they offered to just send me a bow for like doing that video about that bow. I bought that bow from Amazon, and they must have saw the video, and they reached out and were like, "Hey, do you care if we just send you one for a thanks for making a video about it?" So I'm like, "Oh, yeah, whatever. I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna make another video about it, more than likely, but if you want to just send one out, because the video did pretty good. I think it got like 30,000 views. I've had a couple companies do that for me now, which is cool. That's nice of them. What is my favorite book? I'm not gonna. The book I read the most is the Bible. I'm not gonna count that though. I'm reading a book right now called Shop Class to Soulcraft. It's not here. It's on my nightstand. By Huck's Bed, but Shop Class of Soulcraft. I've enjoyed that book. It's about the the art of making things with your hands and like how we're losing that in the United States, how shop class is going away. I really like that book. It's a good book. There's a bunch of them, man. I've got a lot out of this book. It's by C.S. Lewis. It's called Mere Christianity. That's a good book. Sometimes every now and again you're going to laugh at me, but I read this a lot. Discipline equals freedom. Sometimes whenever like you're just feeling like a piece of crud, like just kind of not feeling great, I get in here and like Jocko sometimes gets me out of my funk. It's like it's a motivational book, and it's like it's a super quick read. I mean, there's not much there. I like a lot of weird stuff though. Where are they at here? Oh, here, these are good books. This is a book by a Navy SEAL named Chad Wright called Nuff Said. He runs a 3 to 7 podcast on YouTube. And it's his journal. Like he journaled for quite a few years, and then he published his journal. It's real interesting just to hear his his thoughts on the world. And some of the things he went through as a Navy SEAL and whatnot, and his mindset in life. He's an ultra runner as well, so he does those big, giant, 100-mile races or 200-mile foot races. I really enjoyed these books. I read these real fast. Man, I could go on and on about books. To be honest with you, this is a good one. Anything with Monty, like old bow hunting books. This is DIY bow hunting with Monty Browning. Monty was on the podcast. I like that book. This is, oh, dude, I could go on. I'm not going to go on, but yeah. I've been trying to read every day a little bit. I'm not great at it, but I'm not a fast reader. Oh, dang.
What up? Special guest.
Talking about you.
Special guest. Here I am. What you doing?
We're just giving stuff away, man.
Yeah. Here I come on for a minute.
Yeah, you say you're a little bit quiet, but you're good.
Well, let me see if I can.
You're good.
Hold on a second.
If you were going to stay on the rest of the evening, we may do something, but it's not a big deal.
Let me see what the. Yeah, it's probably because it's on this mic thing. How bad is it? Do you need me to talk like that? Let me see. Oh, I muted it.
No, we can still hear you.
Trying to see the comments, but it won't. The heck? Okay, good. They can hear me fine. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
No, I'm just at work, everybody. Pulling double duty.
Are you
working the YouTube? Doing business
right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's nothing going on. It's raining or it just got done raining, so I'm just sitting here I right now.
All the criminals are in the house.
Yeah. I just got off the phone. I guess got off the phone with Jeff Frederick. If nobody's familiar with him, he makes the turkey frames. He's the OG turkey frame guy that does the feather art. And my wife killed the Merriam's, her first turkey last week. So when we were in Idaho, so I'm going to get it mounted for her. And I just called him, and he's actually doing a class, and I'm thinking about going to it. I think it'd be fun to learn how to do that feather art.
Yeah, that's sweet. If I ever do something with a turkey, that's what I would do with it from now on, probably.
Yeah, and it's pretty. He does pretty. Man, I mean, I asked him how much. I mean, he charges like I think $600 for the diamond, and then he's got a long one that's $900. And he's probably got little to nothing in him, but just his time.
But a lot of time.
He said start to finish is about 5 hours.
Oh,
so you think about it, you could knock 1 or 2 of those out a day.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he's gotten so busy now that he's got his wife managing it. He said he wasn't when I first talked to him 2 years ago. He wasn't really that busy, but my friend Jonathan shared his TikTok and it went viral. And now there's all these copycatters out there, man, and the quality's just not. It's just there's a difference between his work and theirs. So he started doing some classic stuff. Yeah.
You
so
see
I
those
might go to that.
You do see those popped up everywhere. You do see those like people doing those now.
A lot of them on Facebook on like the Tennessee Turkey Hunter, Mississippi Turkey Hunter page. People advertising they're doing it, but the quality's he's just outstanding. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna send him 2 birds. I'm gonna send him 1 Eastern and then the Merriam's that she shot and get them done. So
that'll be cool.
That'll be fun. Yep, things like that.
Yeah, got success guilt, Bob.
Bub, got success guilt. So how much of your success have you given away tonight? I'm late to the party.
We're about halfway through. I'm gonna have to start getting on it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. I got on here and I was like, dang, he's already been on an hour.
Yeah, I have been.
Keep rolling.
We got let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things to give away still.
Yeah.
So we're halfway.
Have you given away that turkey hunt with Jimmy Carter?
Oh, not yet. You weren't supposed to say anything.
All right, guys. I just saw something pop up with like the Realtree guys where they went hunting with Jimmy Carter down in Georgia because I think he's from Georgia. That's what made me say that. Oh, he did. He died a while ago. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't that long?
Give away a deer hunt with Hillary Clinton.
That'd be funny.
Yeah. It'd be a good time.
We'll have to get on a show sometime.
What all of you get?
Turkey season.
Yeah, we got to do as soon as we can do yours too, your hunt here. And I mean, we still got a month or 2 or 3 weeks left. The birds, I talked to some guys today I ran into. I was driving out of my neighborhood coming to work and I saw them pulling out of a field that I always see a bunch of turkeys in. And I stopped them, I didn't blue light them or anything. I just pulled up next to them real fast. And of course they stopped because I was in my squad car and I was like, hey, y'all see any turkeys? And they're like, I bet you they were like, oh my God. Oh, we didn't hear anything. I was like, oh, what's happening with these turkeys? Have y'all heard it? We hadn't heard anything in 2 or 3 days of hunting. I was like, oh man, it's that time. So, if they didn't stop at that stop sign, I was like, man, I might just blue light these guys and get them to stop. And then walk up there and be like, hey, y'all hear any birds this morning?
I got freaking pulled over the other day.
Oh man, where?
We had to take Hayes to the emergency room. It was fine.
Oh yeah,
it all worked out, and I got pulled over on the way to the emergency room for going 71 and a 55 on the. It was on around Indianapolis on the interstate. I mean, to be honest with you, if you don't go 70 up there, you're going to get run over. But it was weird. But
yeah, I'd have let you go. I've let go people for a lot less. So
he did. I was like, I'm trying to get my son to the emergency room. He's like, go ahead. As soon as I said that. So.
Oh yeah. We're not. I mean, you might run into somebody that's a jerk and like, well, I gotta see your license and ID. Like, no.
Yeah.
Follow me to the hospital. I'd be like, follow me to the hospital, dude. I'm making sure my son's gonna live.
Yeah, he didn't offer that. I was literally 3 minutes.
No, I'm saying I would have told him, here's my ID. You can give me my ticket at the hospital. I'm leaving.
Oh yeah, I got you.
And I'd have figured it out, and he can get me your supervisor.
Yeah.
We're there to serve. We're not there to buy tickets. But he did the right thing.
Yeah, he was cool about it. So, yeah. You want to do a giveaway with me?
Yeah, let's do one.
Okay. Let me see here.
What do y'all think about Josh's mullet? His baby mullet is growing. I love it.
I think it looks good.
I love it.
I do too.
Business in the front, party in the back.
I am whenever I was trying to grow my hair out, I hated it. But it's to the point now where I'm like, all right, it's good now. But like,
it actually doesn't look too bad.
No, the in-between stage between here and like when it was short I'm like, I look like a freaking clown, dude.
He's actually
push through it, man. You gotta push through it.
Yeah. He's actually growing his hair out out to go to Turkey and have plugs put in. We're both going to have plugs put in. Like, get back to that 18-year-old hairline.
I'm not going to spend money doing that. I'll go bald before I do
it's just hair, man. It's just hair.
Yeah. Let me look here. What I want to give away. Let's do some more stealth strips. Lou donated more 5 rolls of stealth strips here. Let me go to the drawing, Bob. All right. Here we go. 102 entries now.
Dang.
VL Bradley.
Oh, cool.
Congrats, man. Just shoot me an email. We'll get you those stealth strips on the way.
How did you get that thing? That's neat.
It's a feature here in
that little app that does that?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. They got everything, dude.
Yeah.
Just give them $50 a month.
You're your own. You don't. Who needs Jamie? We don't need Jamie. You know, Jamie's out of a job with Josh's channel.
Heck yeah, dude. StreamYard.
Yeah.
We'll just fumble around on here until we figure it out.
Yeah, why not? Figure something new out every day. Oh, I got some awesome footage, Josh. So I took the 360 camera, and when my bird was gobbling coming to me, because you're in the mountains there, he was coming I called him from across the road, from across the street. He was coming, and I knew he was coming, so I took my 360 camera and I put it out like 10 yards in front of me. You can see the shot and the wad and everything go straight from the gun to his head, like towards him, all on the 360 camera.
That 360 camera is a game changer for hunters.
It is so cool. Like, I've got to figure out how to compress it, because I'm going to send you the video of that to make a little YouTube video out of. You know, might ought to release it next year, just because, you know, everybody's kind of done with turkeys now. But the shot is cool. And I'm telling you right now, that ASIO gear, that is like become my favorite camo pattern I think I've ever had. I've always been a mossy oak guy for turkeys. And, you know, deer, it's not as big a deal because they don't see as well as turkeys do. But I'm telling you, that ASIO in every situation freaking looks amazing, especially with the leafy suit.
Yeah. Is that what you brought out?
I put a post up on my. Yeah. I wore ASIO every day. Me and John both did, and I told him, I said, "Dude, you gotta wear your ASIO." So he put it on because, you know, out west. I mean, dude, I sat up next to a rock, you know, a big boulder, blends in. Spruce tree blends in, pine tree blends in, brush, the ground. I mean, it just blends in with everything. And I'm not just saying that because Joe Miles he's very generous to us, and I appreciate his product, but it's about daggum time somebody made a really, truly awesome camo pattern that really makes you invisible in the woods. And it does. Better than anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, it works well.
I just didn't have any gloves, so all you see is like my little white hands sticking out. But luckily, Merriam's aren't as wary as these times here. So
yeah, they don't.
I need to tell Joe, hey, hashtag I need gloves. Hashtag I need some ASIO gloves. I didn't buy any.
I'm real bad about losing gloves, so
I usually get 3 or 4 pair of them and stick them in my turkey vest.
Yeah, just go through them pretty fast.
I'm anxious to see what he comes out with next year for turkey vests.
Yeah, I was talking to him today, actually. So,
tell him if he needs any ideas, that I would be happy to send him some idea prototypes from 31 years of turkey hunting. And what I'm a gear nut, so I could probably come up with something pretty cool.
He's got
Andy May for that.
Yeah, Andy's on the team now doing some of that stuff. Let's give away some more ASIO gear now that we're talking about it.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
If you got to go, just go too. You don't have to sit on here the whole time. I don't have
to go for another 20 minutes, and I'm going home. So
okay,
20 or 30 minutes, and then I'm going home.
So I was gonna get. I believe it's this midweight core warmth the best that we're going to give away. This is like a Sherpa line vest. It's really nice. It has grid fleece outer layer. It's a good piece of gear from ASIO. So let's get the giveaway up here. Here we go for the ASIO vest. Paul OG.
OG.
The winner, man.
I like it. We just call him OG.
The OG.
The
Congrats,
OG,
man.
Paul, the OG. Congratulations.
Right. Yeah. Maddie is dead set on going out there next year with you guys out west, so you can pretty much count us
Dude,
in.
I really hope y'all can make it happen, man, because I'm telling you, I was like, God, I wish Josh was here to share this, because like you and me have such a good time. We hunt, we're like-minded, and I was like, we could just have a ball. And there's so much to see too, like just it's pretty, it's a good trip, and then there's just you're right there between 3 states. You can bounce to one, bounce to the other, and just have new experiences, and that's what it's all about. So
how many did you guys kill out there?
We killed 5. Brandy killed 1, I killed 2, and he killed 2.
Okay.
So, and we didn't ever make it to any other states. We just hunted where we were at because,
yeah,
when we were there,
right.
So
you're having a good time.
Yeah, and lots of public. There's lots of public between the two, so it was a good time. Yep. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I might save my money because I'm old and I don't feel like doing the public land thing down in Florida because it's just going to be full of people because it's just everybody's going to go to Florida for their Osceola, and I'd really like to get a slam. Get all the birds. I've got 3 of the 4 for a Grand Slam. I'd like to do that next year. I'd like to go on and knock out an Osceola, and then heck, maybe do a Rio next year on the way up because you can do both. Like all those states in the Pacific Northwest have all 3 species. They have the Easterns, Osceolas, and Merriams in Washington and Oregon and Idaho, and they're separated too, so they don't intermingle. So like you could realistically get your slam in one state by going there. But I probably would like to start out in Florida next year. So I might. It's gotten so expensive, but I'd just do it once to go ahead and get that Osceola bird.
How much is it?
It used to be like, like a Texas hunt, like $1,800. Usually it was only one bird because they're only south of 70 down there, so there's not a whole lot of them. But I think, man, that's probably up to like 2,800 or 3,000, which is a ton of money. I'd rather do public. I'm not saying I won't do public. I might try public the first time I attempt to kill one. But man, that's just, dude, I'd just rather go knock it out. I don't know. I mean, there's something to be said about killing public, but I could save for a year and, maybe go do something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to do it before I die. Hopefully it'll be a long time. Hopefully sometime soon.
Hopefully we got a few seasons to get there.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool. I'd like to go down there.
Yeah. I think it'd be a different kind of thing to go down there. And my father-in-law, he lives in the Panhandle, and there's a few turkeys down there, so I might try to start out there. Man, turkey hunting's become so popular. I was telling somebody, like, when I started turkey hunting, I had these national forests around my home all to myself. I'd have thousands of acres and hear 20, 30 birds a morning. Just nobody there in the 90s and in the early 2000s. It's become so popular now. States are, like, increasing their turkey stamps and prices to keep people out because they're just like, Mississippi gets overrun now with hunters.
Yeah.
It opens really early. It opens March 15th. Florida opens the 1st for the Osceola zone, which is down south, and then everything else opens the 15th. and it's just, man, they get, and Mississippi really gets hammered,
Yeah.
you know, and then Alabama opens, like Alabama, Louisiana, and Tennessee have all pushed their seasons back 2 weeks. So where they used to give a little bit of relief in Tennessee to Mississippi, now Mississippi gets a whole month of it just gets slammed hunting.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I don't know. And I want to get started a little earlier and have more bird tags and really get to experience it, you know, like I used to.
Turkey hunting's fun.
Texas is fun.
I've been frustrated with it around here a little bit, but I honestly haven't given it as good an effort as I had thought I was going to in my mind up here. Just gotten busy with kids and everything else going on in life.
Well, normally you got birds around your house on the private you got that make it, you know, I mean, yeah, you're married, you got kids. I mean, you don't have time. So, like, you spend all your time on deer. That's what's important to you, you know. So you kind of try to limit. You got to pick one or the other at the point of life where you're at. So you don't get to just go out like I can and do all of it. You know.
Yeah,
so, and you didn't have them on your private, so it made it a little harder.
Yeah, all my turkey hunting private is literally like all within a mile of my house here, so I could just run over there real quick and be back home in 2 minutes.
Texas is a lot of fun. I don't know if you'd be interested in maybe going on a trip down in Texas. It's still pretty affordable to go down there. You know, flight and everything. Flight, you get food and lodging. Usually they give you 2 birds. You might could buy a third if you want to, but usually you can get a hunt from $1,800 to $2,000 now. They used to be really cheap. They used to be like, you know, $300 a bird or $750 for a hunt. No lodging, and then with lodging, you should be around like $1,200. But you know, everything's going up.
Yeah.
But that's a fun hunt. Texas is like one of those few states they don't have a lot of public in Texas, so you got to find these ranches and stuff like that to go down there, and you can kill an Osceola or a Rio down there, and those are like true Rios,
right?
Where they all came from, pretty much in Texas. That'd be a fun trip to go on.
We should do
fly in. Yeah, that'd be good. Get John on that and a group.
Yeah.
Go on a ranch down there or something.
Let's do another giveaway.
Do it.
All right. Kevin over at the Deer Hunter Podcast told me to give away some of his mock scrape scents. He's going to send you guys a couple things, I think. I think he's going to give you this full spectrum scrape system. And he has a new product, too. It's a summertime product that he's going to send out. I honestly don't see it here on the website. I was trying to find it, but I didn't see it. So you're going to get a couple things from Kevin. This stuff works pretty well if you're wanting to make some mock scrapes. Let me go over to the giveaway tool again. And we got 114 people entered now. Who's it going to be? DL. Simple enough. Congrats, man.
Congratulations.
You won. Send me an email. It's in the description below or pinned in the comment section here on YouTube. Yeah. Turkey season around here is weird.
Makes you feel good to give stuff away, doesn't it, Josh?
Yeah. I was saying earlier, I could just do this every week. This is what I would do. This is what I would do every week.
Yeah, heck yeah. You'd have the busiest hunting YouTube channel. Yeah.
If I could,
everybody be watching.
Yeah, if I could con companies to give me crap to give away, it's fun to give things to people. Even if we just have a topic and just randomly give stuff away, you know.
I got some old used Sitka if anybody wants some. You know, some Sitka. I got some Sitka underwear, you know, some long underwear, no streaks, streak free.
Watch out. We ought
to do that. We ought to do a giveaway of some hunting clothes. I got some. They're all a lot of them are 2X and XL, and man, I got a lot of stuff that I don't wear now that I've got, you know, kind of figured my setup out.
Yeah.
But I can't believe this is 200 shows, man.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's actually more than that. I mean, I've done other things just randomly, like stuff that didn't count as shows on here, but
200 podcasts though, right?
Yeah. Yep. The 200, number 200. Zeke was asking if we're going to start doing the Bible study again. I told him we'd like to.
Yeah, we definitely want to.
Yeah.
We just had a lot going on in our lives. Josh took a new job. I took a new job, and
that's what I was
we got to
telling
coordinate
him.
schedules.
You work right now, and I work in the day, at night or in the morning, so it's kind of hard to get together.
Well, I switched schedules in June, and so I got nothing going on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we ought to probably start up our Bible study again on those days and do it. When I'm off on weekends, I kind of save those for my wife.
Yeah.
And maybe on Monday I could slip on, but when I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I got a lot of time to do stuff. So
yeah,
we could probably start doing them then. And then we had turkey season come in. You came up here to hunt. I had a trip planned. We just had a lot going on in the last couple of months that we haven't been able to get on. We've been trying to. We just hadn't. It just hadn't worked out. But we're gonna.
Yeah.
It's not. We hadn't forgot about it.
The biggest thing is the work scheduling conflict with us. I work in the morning and Patrick works at night.
Yeah. I can probably get on now.
Yeah.
Just do it in the car. Do a Bible study every week in the car in uniform. It gets slow. It's pretty slow sometimes. So
yeah. Let's do another giveaway. I got to get through these giveaways, dude.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Let me get to the website here. I should have done this before. Okay, here we go. Let me show you guys what we're giving away here. So those guys, Steven over there at Lathrop and Sons, we got a couple more giveaways from them. He's going to give away a set of these non-typical insoles. These are these cold weather insoles. These things do work. They do keep your feet warmer when it is cold outside. I did a little test on it, and you can see here it has 5 stars of 10 reviews. So these things work really well for the cold weather. I got them in my cold weather boots over there. So let's give these puppies away. Get over to the screen. 118 people in there now. JB, an OG, man. Congratulations. Cool. Shoot me an email and I'll have Steven send them over to you. Yeah. Me and Patrick have been on this kick on YouTube watching Damon Darlin. That's why we're talking weird.
Yeah, good. Yeah, he's funny as heck. So those insoles, did you wear those insoles?
Yeah. Yeah, I wore them late season this year. They're nice.
The Lathrop and Sons, do they make a hiker?
Yep. They make a.
I was looking. I tried on those Laponia 2s lights out there, and they were pretty comfortable. Man, they're a little high, but I got to try a pair on. They're a little bit bigger than I thought they'd be, because I think I ordered my boots that I wear in 11. But I was just thinking about that. I was wondering if Lathrop and Sons wear this, because I know you like your Lathrop and Sons shoes.
Yeah, they make good quality stuff. I mean, they're not cheap, but they're also not, they're good. I got 2 pairs of them. I got their Encompass boots, and then I have their Mountain Hunter insulated boots for late season. I like both of them a lot. Around here, though, man, it's like you got to have good boots with the heels and stuff. It's pretty, at least for me, it has made a big difference.
Yeah, I like. I mean, their boots have that. I like that rubber, the way it comes up kind of up high on the.
Yeah.
I guess the shoe, and kind of protects it a little bit. They got that on there. I mean, they got good stuff.
Oh yeah. You can't go wrong with their boots, and the good thing about them is like it's literally Steven and his brother and Steven's son that kind of you're going to be dealing with. I'm a big fan of just like, those companies that are kind of the grassroots, and Steven's a big deer hunter.
Yep.
His brother's a big deer hunter. That's what their passion is. And yeah.
And also customer service is going to be better with companies like that too.
Yeah.
That aren't just running mass produced products.
Right. JB gifted 10 before the Echo memberships. Appreciate that, JB. Oh, we got some super chats too. DL, hey, DL, just what did you win, DL? A scent from DH3. You're a good guy with a big heart, showing you some love for giving away like this. Thanks, man. I gotta get caught up on some of this stuff, Patrick. The helm out
better.
Thanks, man. And then JB gave away 5 more before the Echo memberships.
Nice.
So appreciate that, guys. I didn't get to take Maddie turkey hunting this year either. To be honest, though, she didn't really have any. She just didn't. I don't know. I probably had to drag her out there to go. I only went a few times out here.
Y'all were busy, man.
We were this year.
Y'all were just busy.
Yeah, when we had that thing with Hayes, we had taken. I mean, it was just kind of a mess for a little bit here. I did. My buddy Ben came up and hunted with me during opening weekend. I called a bird up for him, and he shot that. So I've seen 3 birds die this year.
Yeah.
Mine and yours.
I think I've seen, I don't know, 9 or 10.
Yeah.
I think die so far. I want to see another 1 or 2, but it's getting down to these birds here might be done. I mean, they're not done till they're done, but I don't know. I might still try to go out and see if we can't get another couple killed. Maybe take Brandy out or whatever.
What's your late season turkey hunting strategy? What do you do different?
I don't call very much, unless sometimes I get responsive to it. I kind of just gauge the bird like I always do. But what I'll do is I'll just go and try to do like I always do. I sit, but I'm a lot more patient with the gobbling off the roost. Because man, what I found is they gobble quiet. They have a different tones of gobbling. They do this little quiet gobble, and then you can't hear as far either. So in the morning I try to get where I generally hear turkeys gobble, and I'll just sit and let the morning happen. A lot of times what will happen is they won't gobble as much, but they'll gobble. And if they gobble and I can find them, then I'm pretty confident I can get in there and play the game with them, and get them ramped up. Just depends, but not a whole lot of calling, because the hens aren't calling. Most of them are laying on the nest, on the eggs right now. And then just being patient, let the morning happen rather than trying to force something, and allowing and being prepared that it's most of the time the birds gobble really late. Like, when they start gobbling right at the crack of day, usually early season, you start hearing them at a certain time. Well, man, they might stay on the roost well after daylight, 30 minutes after daylight, before they ever crack a gobble. Because you got to think it's a lot darker in the woods because there's more foliage later in the morning. And then 2, they can't hear as far, and you can't hear them as far. And then they're just not as pumped up. They know it's kind of over with, so they're not spending the excess time worrying about hens. They bunch up. The gobblers get together more so at this time of year. But last year was weird. I mean, I killed some birds hammering late May last year around here. I mean, I killed both of my birds the 3rd week of May around here. I didn't get to hunt, well, maybe the 2nd and 3rd week of May. And I saw turkeys die strutting with hens all the way until the last week of season, which is the end of May, close to July or June. So this year's just been odd because I think we had a really early spring, and everything kind of peaked real fast and it died real fast. That's my strategy.
Sounds like it's not as fun late season. What are you drinking, a pop, dude?
Water. We get them free. Okay. We get whatever we want free from that's the last thing that police get free around here is free drinks from the Circle K. Yeah, free polar pops from Circle K. No more food free, none of that stuff. Thank God, because I'd be as big as a house.
That's true.
I could just go in and, hey, let me get that burger.
Let's do another giveaway. Joe said he's going to give away a hat collection. So y'all get 3 of these hats. I think you're going to get an all camo one. Let me see. I'll just tell you what it was. A camo trucker, all camo, and then the trucker hat. So I think you're going to get like, I don't know, dude. He's going to send you 3 hats. So that's pretty cool because I don't even have these. I got one of these hats, but I'd like to get this one right here.
Yeah, I got the camo and trucker one.
Yeah, I like to get this one. I like that's a good looking hat right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have this one somewhere, but I think or I've worn it out. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
I had to throw my Razor Broadhead hat away the other day. The button thing came off and it started to come apart. And I was like, I better just move on, get another one. All right, JB, let's get you off here and let's go again. 122 entries for this one. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Sean Spears. Got you some ASIO gear hats, man. Awesome. Congrats. We got some really good ones coming up. We got 3 more giveaways left. No, 4 more. Oh, dang. We want to do another one real quick?
Yeah, because I'm about to get off, so let's do one more.
One more, and then Patrick can go. And then we will let's just give away another one of the Stealth Outdoor shirts. We gave away one of these earlier today. Let's see here. Let me get to them for you so you guys can, if you weren't on earlier, you'll be able to see. Let me share the screen. It's this here shirt right here. This is a stealth, so I call it a stealth strip shirt. The material's same as stealth strip. It's real quiet and all that good stuff. Just goes over top of whatever you're. It's a good thing to like maybe keep in your truck or something in case you got to hop out and go shoot something, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let me get off here and then go to the giveaway tool again. And we got 122 entries. Who's going to be, Patrick? Oh, James.
Yeah.
James Jr.
There we go.
I'm going to write your name down here, James. Awesome, dude. Patrick, thanks for hopping on, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all, hopefully whoever season is still open, because in the north it's still going pretty good, pretty strong up there.
Yeah.
Y'all have good luck, and we'll try to get that Bible study started back up another couple of weeks.
Me and Patrick will work on that.
Right.
To get some plans together. See you, man. Thanks for hopping on.
See you later. Bye, everybody.
There he is. Okay. Yeah, this isn't a vape or anything. Just an ink pen, guys. All right. Sorry about I got behind on the comment section here. Boy, you guys got a lot of comments on here now. I'm way, way behind. Let's do another giveaway. I got to get through these things. Daggone. Let's go back to Lathrop and Sons. So they had a really good giveaway. I think it's a really good good gesture here. I text Steven today and asked him if he'd be interested in donating something for the giveaway, and he was like, I just asked him maybe just a pair of insoles, a non-typical insoles, you know. And he ended up was like, hey, how about all this? And I was like, heck yeah, man. So he's going to give us a $150 gift card for a pair of his boots. So yeah, we're going to give away a $150 gift card to Lathrop and Sons here, which I thought was a real generous gift from Steven over there. So if you guys don't know about Lathrop and Sons, they have their own lineup of hiking boots. Very good quality, extremely good quality hiking boots. They are also a family-owned business of their father was a foot doctor. So they have a lot of experience with orthopedics, and they can get you into custom orthopedics and anything else you need. You can see there on the screen now. They have a foot mapping software that gets you into the right boot with the right insole. All right, let's go give away this $150 gift card. Get over to the giveaway tool again. 124 people into this one. Jarrett, thanks, brother, for commenting. Send me an email and we'll get that over to you, that gift card. Let's see here. We have 1, 2. We only have 2 left. Dang. They're big ones too. They're good ones. Everybody, thank you so much for getting on tonight. And I really do appreciate your guys' support over the last, I don't know, handful of years we've been doing this podcast. A lot has changed on this podcast, and I really do appreciate you guys sticking with me through all of it. It means a lot to me. I feel like the channel's in as good a place as it's ever been. In my opinion, just what I want it to be, it is right now. So I appreciate it. Okay, let's do another one. You guys will like these next 2, I think. So, Latitude is my best partner for the show as far as monetary goes. Those guys are great. I've been friends with them for way longer. Than they've been a partner with this show. I hunted with the owners back before Latitude was even much of a company. It was a small startup when I hunted, and I think they had one product whenever I went on a deer hunt with Alex and Kevin. They donated a Method 2 saddle, brand new one, to give away tonight. So we're going to give that away next. I'm going to get on here and show you guys here. So the Method 2 here. Latitude's got a big sale going on their website. If you guys need anything from them, go over there. My code does not work right now. I've had several people message me asking me why my code doesn't work. It's because everything on their website is pretty much discounted right now. So they're going to give away a Method 2. I used this saddle for a lot of years before I switched to the Lone Star this year. So this is my favorite saddle that they made, minus the Lone Star that came out last year. So let's go ahead and go back to the giveaway tool. 127 entries for this one. Oh boy. Kevin, did you win something earlier, or you donated to me earlier, didn't you? Kevin Anderson, man. I appreciate it, bud. Send me an email and I'll get that over to Latitude, and we'll get that Method 2 out to you. I think you'll enjoy it. All right. Even if you if you're a tree stand hunter, using it for a, what do they call it now? What's the term? Hybrid hunter. You could be a hybrid hunter now, Kevin, if you're just a tree stand hunter. All right, guys, I got to get off here. So let's do the last one. I don't know if we met our goal for amount of donations or not. I don't really care. I was going to give everything away before I decided to go ahead and put up the goal for the donations. But everybody that donated, I really appreciate it. It does help a lot. The gifts also, JB and Tim, welcome to the membership. Kevin, I'm glad I'm glad you won, man, since you gave me a little donation there right off the bat. You guys know we brought on Hawke Optics to give you guys a background, just to be transparent with you guys. Hawke Optics was a company that wasn't on my radar at all. I heard of them, but just that's about it. About it. And when Exodus closed down, Cameron from Exodus actually joined Hawke Optics as their marketing manager. He reached out to me. He said, "Hey, would you be interested in partnering with Hawke Optics?" That's what his job was now, to find people to, to promote his product and use his product. So I said, "Yeah, I'd like to hear you out," and it was a good fit. So they donated a brand new rangefinder to give away for tonight. Let me go over here. I'll just share their website to show you which one it is. It's one of these. I think the Endurance 700 is what he's going to send you guys. This is the one I have. I think I have this one. It's a good rangefinder. It's works real well for bow hunters. It's super small and compact. They also offer a discount for anybody. BTE saves you some cash if you buy something from Hawke Optics. All right, the final giveaway, a dang rangefinder, son. Let's go over to the draw. 129 entries. Oh, Chase 'em Outdoors. Another regular, man. I'm glad to see a bunch of regulars winning stuff tonight. Chase 'em, congrats, man. I appreciate it, man. Send me an email. We'll get it there. Yeah. I know. Some of you all, I saw you just right there. You're like the last one before it clicked over. Anyway, I don't want to hold y'all here any longer, but look forward to the next 200 episodes with everybody. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to try to do this again sometime. I'll probably do this once a year, and go from there. It's honestly something. Whenever I talk to partners about this show, something I talk about is I like to do giveaways. They got to be okay with that. So everybody, obviously, that I work with donated some stuff for a giveaway. And we go from there. And I don't need it, essentially all this crap is stuff I could probably just ask for, but I don't need any of this stuff. So it's more fun to give it to you guys, and I'm sharing some of the, the benefits of having a partnership on this show. And in all reality, if you all weren't watching, I wouldn't have any partners. So I appreciate it. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. Hit the subscribe button before you leave. Next week we got Jonathan Moreland coming on. Then we got Bo Martonic, and then sometime down the road, Andy May. I'll probably have my buddy old Johnny Stewart come on again. We're gonna get a plethora of guys on to talk deer hunting. And then obviously me and Patrick are going to work on getting the Bible study started up. That'll be a separate thing other than these shows. So, all right, everybody, have a great night. Appreciate you. If you want something, send me an email, and be patient with me there, because I'm going to have a bunch of them to go through. But I'll start working on that starting tomorrow and throughout the next week. So have a good day. Have a good night, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.